Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leury Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing and a liner, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Danny Mendick.
So striding forward now, Danny Mendick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eovaldi certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Mendick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Gio Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, 1, that his team scores him some runs, and 2, he shuts down the opponent early.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Here's the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Benintendi on second. Verdugo on at first with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And it bangs off the monster. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 delivery.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
Eloy Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that finds its way through for a base hit. For second is Encarnacion. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. From the belt, the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox lead one. They trail things here 2-0. So here's Michael Chavis now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, one down. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way. The 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Curveball that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. At the plate, Alex Verdugo with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 down. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Robert is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line hard toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Standing in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. High and deep to right center. Verdugo backing up on it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Number 30.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Second and third, 2 away. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's out on the tag. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the White Sox 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Robert calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Encarnacion. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Leori Garcia. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Go back.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And it's fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away in this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Danny Mendick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson. And a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Vasquez finds it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball three.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hard hit to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a chopper to third. He's right there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Matt Barnes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 32, Matt.
7th inning ready to roll. Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. One count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work. out of the bullpen here.
Here's the 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready once again, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
Men on third with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
That's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brandon Workman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball one, well below the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Luis Robert. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. No hits to this point. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Workman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One out, one on in a one-run game. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
To 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Boston's out in front, 2-1. Jay Spry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Robert is under this one. 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Settling in now, Alex Verdugo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's down.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here it comes. 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0.
Hey!
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Ryan Brazier takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Digging in now, Tim Anderson. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
2 strikes.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Now the 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And that's the second out. Back to first, a double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Eovaldi gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Gio Gonzalez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Ryan Brazier wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.